everyone. In this video I'm going to show you how to terraform a lake. It's pretty easy. It's kind of laggy though, so it's best to do it in a one player because sometimes it'll glitch out and TNT will start blowing up your map that you don't see until you reload it. But what you want to do is you want to pick, just like in the mountain video that I just made, if you take your line tool and use the connect the dots for whatever shape you want your river to be, and then you go to the line, you make the height one, the width one, and then you choose TNT. You don't want C4 yet. C4 is for if you're doing oceans, and even then you don't do it for right now. Now what you do is you take it and ignite it. You use a torch, you can use boom arrows, just whatever you want. And that damaged me a lot. Okay, now we got like a basic shape of the river, but this is still kind of ugly. So what we want to do to fix that is we want to take our line tool and we want to go around it. Kind of get as close to the edge as you can, but don't go exactly around the edge, because if you do that, then it's going to be all symmetric and it doesn't look too natural. And you want to make sure to go all the way around it, and once you get here you want to kind of touch. Then you're going to do the line again, but this time the height is going to be 3. And again, the line tool didn't connect it, so I had to fill it. Now, you don't want all this explosion going on, so what you want to do is highlight the bottom 2 layers using your marker blocks, because we're going to get rid of those. And because I have hills around me, I'm going to use the replace to get rid of them instead of the clear. Now I've got this floating TNT that's the shape of the river, but it's 2 blocks up. That's going to be important because when we detonate it, darn boom arrow is messing up. When we detonate it, it's going to give it a rounded look. It's going to, instead of being as deep as it was, it's going to be 1 up. And that kind of gives you a nice drop off into it. And then let's say that this side was our beach and then that was the ocean. What you would do is take your marker blocks. If you're making an ocean, the river you pretty much set, but if you're making an ocean, you're going to clear off all of this in the middle, and then you're going to do another layer underneath it where all the clay would be, and then another layer until you have the right depth that you want. Now you've got kind of a solid river going, but it needs something. So if you highlight the whole river, or at least the first 2 layers or something. The ocean, you probably just need to go to the first set of clay. But if you replace maybe 30% or so, then just replace the blocks around, like under the water. Maybe I'll put some salt. And then I'll maybe change some of the dirt to sand. It gives it an extra detail look. And then you can go back in and throw some rocks in. So maybe I'll put a rock here. Maybe there'll be one here. Who knows? And then after you do that, if you flood it with water, you have to pick your water level. I usually do it at the first dirt. And you've got yourself a river.